Okay.
Are we
No.
live? Hi,
Oh,
everyone.
push it. Oh, sending data.
Push the button. Push the button. What's up,
Push the
everyone?
button.
What's up, everyone? Thank you,
Hi, good
Fairy.
morning.
Good morning. I am so cold right now. I should have brought a
Oh,
blanket. But
You're cold. What
yeah.
is Canada?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Is
you
it
were here
not
for that.
summer anymore in Canada?
Well, at nighttime, because I'm out in the country, it's like outside right now is, uh, last I checked, 11 degrees Celsius.
ew.
11
11 degrees
Celsius to
Celsius,
Fahrenheit.
which
51.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
how much Fahrenheit?
51.8 according to Siri.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Oh
we,
yeah.
we didn't turn on the heat. Like we have the mode heat if it gets too low, AC if it gets too hot. And yeah, the house is freezing this morning.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah. But look, I'm coming back to my grassroots.
Oh, yeah. I gotta pull up your guys' streams. I'm
I know.
slacking.
I gotta do that too. Steph's is the hardest because Twitch always changes the size of the the video. On me, I mean.
No.
It depends on the chat and where it sits. But
Oh, I didn't know that.
no, don't worry. You're good. You're good. But I also think you should just stream to YouTube. Also, congratulations on your video. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Oh, what
doing
video?
really well. I was watching it this morning and I was like, she needs to do more of these. The rewriting
I did a
Ripley
follow-up
stuff.
video. Yeah, I did a follow-up video on the rewriting Ripley, the takedown.
Oh.
And like it's
Takedown of
doing really
2024.
well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
I like
We
seeing that.
I think we have a lot of congrats to give because our girl Xray just hit 25K.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So congratulations to our very own Xray. And then Kara is, I think you said 30 away?
Yes, I'm less than 30 from 5K.
Guys, let's
From
if you guys haven't followed
5K.
her,
I
like
know. Where
can
are
you
you at?
please?
Where are those 30?
Yeah. And and the Saskas just said Kara's a babe. Like, come on.
Oh my god.
Who doesn't
Hi,
want to
my
follow a
goodness.
babe?
Yeah.
Or someone who could chase down Brandon in warehouses? Fast
yeah,
for
I
a little
mean,
thing.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Saskas.
Hi, Saskas. You're hot.
They're definitely
They're
not.
gonna-
If they're awake, I mean, it is pretty early.
That's all the endorsement you need is just for them to call you a babe. I mean, I
It's like make me all ooey gooey on the inside.
I love a good compliment. I'm just saying.
Yes.
yeah. So we've got, but yeah, X-Ray hitting 25K. Kara is getting up to 30 or 30 more subs to get to 5K, and then Steph's video is just crushing it. So
Crushing it.
all around, congrats to everyone this morning.
Fudge.
Super fun.
Yes.
Yes. We need to find something to celebrate for you too now, mister.
Yes.
We'll celebrate when I get married. How about that?
Wow. Okay. Well,
Oh.
wait, maybe when you meet someone. How about that? Like you just skipped all the way to that.
I don't know about, because that may not lead to anything. So.
When did your channel
Oh.
hit 7K, Max?
Hmm?
When did your channel hit 7K?
I hit 69 last week on like Monday.
Hey!
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a milestone.
That it is. So I just posted on Twitter emoji with sunglasses.
Oh
I
my
just posted the
God.
screenshot. So,
Gangster.
You're
Um,
at 7K now, so yeah.
Gangster.
yeah.
That's
Hey.
awesome sauce. Yay!
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Milestones
Thank you.
all around.
Yes. I love it.
So, X-Ray is, yeah, I think you said you are going back to your grassroots, working on some Games Workshop models.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Someone sent me the Sisters of Silence. I forgot who it was because it was about a year and a half ago, so I apologize. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just opening the box now, and there's lovely photo art in it. Look, the boob armor.
Ooh, boob
Look,
armor.
look,
Ooh.
boob armor. It's
Chad would be
it's a
excited.
little interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not titillated by that, but
Titillated by
Oh.
the titties.
yeah, it's up to you if you want to be titillated by that. But like, look at that booty. She got booty. I
Love a good
it.
booty.
Heck yeah. Damn.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Sisters of Silence are actually really cool.
Yeah.
I like them.
they just look awesome, and I kind of want to do because it's purple colored, the miniatures, so I kind of want to stay in this realm, but I don't have a good gold, so this is going to be interesting. So
Ooh.
Oh.
yeah, I might have to go shopping for some paints, but this is going to take a while to get put together anyway, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yes, you heard titties. That woke my husband up.
Good morning, hubby of wifey.
Want some breakfast? You want coffee?
I got coffee.
Oh,
Aw,
so
that's so sweet.
Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'll take food. Yeah, sandwich.
He's taking my job
No
away
coffee.
from me.
I have coffee. I have coffee. No,
If
not
I-
Sophie. Coffee.
Sophie.
Not titties. Coffee.
I mean,
You can have both. Dip them in the coffee.
oh ew,
No,
no,
you
you
hurt.
burned them. Don't hurt
Steph
the
said
titties.
dip them in the coffee.
There's something
She
wrong with you,
likes
girl.
that
Could you imagine that wake up call is coffee titties and it's just like that's how you wake up in the morning?
I mean, if it was
No.
titties bringing the coffee to you, sure.
Yeah, there you go.
But not titty dipped coffee or coffee dipped titties.
You don't, but what if that's how you want to wake up?
I don't want to
You're
wake up.
kind of
up
killing
like
two
that.
birds with one stone.
Okay,
there.
unless Mark is dipping his titties in. Then that's fine because it's not my boobs. It's fine.
I'm not awake enough for this.
Oh
I was like, I
gosh.
don't know. Maybe Steph has a point. Maybe she's on to something here. I don't know.
Jonathan, member for 15 months, says not fat and not a 5. Extra Karen Steph. Max, you're a catch, sir. Don't lose hope. Aww.
Oh,
She's so sweet. Thank you, Jonathan, for those kind words.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we can say when I get to play Space Marine 2, that'll be a win. That'll be a milestone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I need glue. I forgot. How do
What
we
is
make
going
these
on
things
with my
again?
screen?
So, oh, go ahead, Xray.
Oh, I just said I needed glue.
Speaking of Space Marine 2, though, I
it's
saw
so
Xray
good.
was playing the other morning, and man, that looked fun.
It is so
really
fun.
cool.
Max, you might have to play on easy mode because even I found normal difficult.
Normal
Oh
is
yeah,
tough.
It is difficult. Like
I started the tutorial last night, and holy shit, I've already died like 4 times.
but I think it's good because then you're gonna learn how to be better. And I don't think I can ever play on veteran ever, but
No, same.
we'll see. We'll see. How do these work? Oh, numbers.
and I think it's tough because, well, it's not tough. I guess it's actually nice that they have those different options because depending on your level of contribution, like if you are dedicated to becoming, like beating the game on veteran mode, you can put in those types of hours. But I don't know if I have that kind of time. I just want to play the game. So easy mode is definitely going to
Yeah.
be something that I
It's
would
just
want to
the
get
good
into.
story, some fighting, and it's not too difficult, and yeah, I think
Yeah.
you'd like it a lot. But
Kara, you said you got to play it last night?
Yeah, I started the demo last night, and I actually
Hell
really
yeah.
enjoy it.
That's awesome.
Or not the demo. I started the tutorial. I got far enough to get to multiplayer, and then I jumped back over to No Man's Sky.
she's like, too
Okay.
difficult. I need to chill. I felt the
Yeah,
same.
it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was like, yeah, this is a bit much for me right now. I
Yeah.
need to go back to my my cozy game.
You need to decompress.
And so I
That's
just
fair.
fished until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. Oh my.
I love
Um,
my No Man's Sky.
I know you do.
Is that kind of like your equivalency to Animal Crossing?
Kind of, yeah.
Aw.
That's cool. But yeah, no, I am I've been pretty I've told my chat and I've told you guys I'm not like a gamer. I've never really been into video games all that much. I'm not particularly good at it either. But like Space Marine has got me so hyped to this point to where I'm like, damn, I wouldn't mind putting the money down to like getting to actually play it because it looks really, really
It's
cool.
beautiful. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
game. Honestly,
Well,
if
that-
I could, I would let you play it on my PC if I
Oh.
could.
Well, thank you.
Because I know you don't have a gaming PC, right?
Or a console at all. Like I don't even have a PS5 or anything or an Xbox or
Ooh, an
Lib.
Xbox. I think you know what you could do. You could buy an Xbox used
Oh,
and play it like that.
That's a good idea.
Because I've told so many people who don't want to support, well, whatever, like PlayStation to just buy it used. Because I'm sure you'll find it now easily.
Mhm.
so if that's the case, would I still be able to like? Because I know the PS5 has like you can play Blu-ray on it, I think.
Xbox,
Like the
you can do
Series
the
X.
same too, I think.
Yeah. Yes, the Series X. It has a Blu-ray in it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe that might be the cheaper, better option then.
Yeah.
I don't have any loyalty to any type of like console because I don't know. That's out of my realm of hobby. So
Comfort.
I'll let you
Yeah.
guys teach me.
I think Xbox would be a little bit more user-friendly for you, personally.
Man, that's really good to know because I thought I was gonna have to settle on the $500 PS5.
I mean, the Xbox
Mhm.
Series X is also expensive, but
That's fair. That's fair.
It
but
might
it's
be
a
a little
genuinely
cheaper.
good console. I use mine every single day.
She does.
Oh, wow.
She does. She
Okay.
watches her shows on it as well, and her
Mhm.
Oh,
movies.
perfect. Okay.
So, yeah, they have good app
And I'd be able to
integration.
like stream from it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd need a capture card if you want to have like, stream to your PC to have it, come out that way. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That is not a problem at all.
Sparian, resubscribe. Thank you so much, Sparian. Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I didn't say hi.
Hi.
How dare
Hi,
you.
good morning. Good morning,
bad.
everyone. Hope you're okay. Hope you're good.
Good morning, good morning.
Hello.
Hurrah.
Hurrah!
So, Steph, what did you cover for? Because, like, this has been a wild week for Star Wars. Well, actually, and YouTube, or
Just YouTube
Star Wars fans,
people.
YouTubers, and Warhammer fans alike. There's been a lot of news recently.
Some of
But
it's
what
good,
made
though,
you
which
do
is
that?
nice.
Say again?
Some of it's good, though, which is nice. That doesn't happen all the time.
And I think, yeah, that was because is that what your second video was about, Steph? Is that like the win of what happened, or what was your second video that's been doing well?
Yeah, it was a follow-up. I've actually been making content on my channel. So,
Nice.
I reacted to Amanda Stenberg's
Reaction.
Adam Sandler? Who?
Instagram,
Oh,
Instagram, thing about the acolyte. And then after that, like the people went crazy over on Twitter and tried to go after the guys. So I made a video about that.
nice.
And then I did a follow-up video on that. And the follow-up video is the one that's actually doing really well.
That's
I
great.
want to make another video about it because like I'm looking at everything and I'm thinking to myself, like they think that they're doing something really good, really helpful because the other day, like I didn't know that Rewriting Ripley made a video about them. I had no idea when I made my first video. So my second video
first
kind
ever?
of covered the Rewriting.
Oh, like the 2-minute whatever video on Twitter?
Yeah, the 2-minute one, like their little propaganda video. I didn't know that Rewriting Ripley put out a video. Again, right? Because they already did one like 3.5 years ago. I didn't know
Mhm.
that they put out another one this time. So my second video was kind of covering the Rewriting Ripley video and reacting to it. It's so funny because everybody like they're all saying, this is all because of Amanda, and she sort of reiterated all of the things that we know were true when she made her video talking about the Acolyte being canceled and how she's like, it's not a big shock for me. And talking about like the racists and all of that. And I was like kind of rewatching my video, and I rewatched the Rewriting Ripley video. And I was like, you know what? They think that like they're doing something good, right? In the name of Amanda Stenberg, let's do this. It's actually making Amanda Stenberg look bad because their whole point is that they're stirring up their fan base and making them racist. Well, like if they're implying that like Gary, Ryan, and Jeremy are like inciting their fan base and making them, leave comments and everything, that's kind of what Amanda is doing, right? If you like sort of reverse it,
Yeah.
you can imply that she's doing the same thing because all of this is in reaction to her video.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and the thing is, they're also hypocritical about
Oh yeah,
their
absolutely.
movements, and to see them not realize it, which is the crazy part. Like, they need
No,
to
that's a really good
figure
point.
it out.
Well, Mahler said something really interesting yesterday on Drinker's show, but he doesn't really talk culture war stuff necessarily. He comes about things pretty analytically and just tries to
Yeah.
look at the objective viewpoint. But the other day he actually spoke pretty eloquently about culture war, and he was like, they are the toxic ones. They are what's ruining this Star Wars fandom because they will continue to slither away every time that something like this happens. They will never be held accountable. And even though they are the ones who had a targeted harassment campaign, they will never see, any sort of repercussions for that. And we will continue to be hated on and called all these whatevers, all these names, and we'll try to get deplatformed and all this stuff. And they will continue to do it because
little
has never
cockroaches.
been any. Say again.
They're like little cockroaches.
Yeah,
Yes.
they really are.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I found it fascinating that he actually was like, they are the toxic fans. I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever heard him use that kind of language before. So I think it's really, I think it's coming to a point now where even like Star Wars theory is like, dude, you guys should sue. Like
Well,
just
it's
because
funny
of the
about Star Wars
defamation.
Theory because Star Wars Theory was actually excited about the Acolyte before it came out. Like
That's
when
right. Yeah.
the news was announced for it, he was like, "That sounds really interesting," And they're trying to say like, "Oh, all of these toxic fans, like lumping everybody together,
Hmm.
were hating on the show." He thought it was going to be really interesting. He liked the idea of and he knew that it was going to be like a woman Sith or there were going to be like a lead woman involved. He knew that. And he was excited about it. But when the show came out, it wasn't any good. And that's all he did. He commented about how the show wasn't any good. And they, came after him for that. What's funny to me is that like it's not just like Ryan, Jeremy, and Gary, right, who did like a bunch of videos on it. Like even like big commentary YouTubers watched the show and commented on it and were making fun of it. And I'm talking about like Moist Critical. Moist Critical watched the show and he like was ripping it apart, and so was Asmongold. Like everybody was ripping it apart.
They
But
have a hate
like
boner
and
for them, though.
Yeah.
no, see, right, they have a hate boner for that. It doesn't matter. They're like, no, nobody, those people don't exist. Like there are huge commentary channels who ripped apart the Acolyte, but they're thinking like, no, all the hate is coming from these three guys. Like, get out of here.
Makes no sense
That's how
whatsoever.
small, yeah, that's how small of a bubble they live in. They're like, no, it's not him, it's them.
As weird as it sounds, I actually think it kind of makes sense for them. So I think these people have zero lives, zero personalities. I think that unfortunately they're just very sad individuals. And what they feel like gives them purpose is they think they're actually fighting literal Yahtzees. Like they think that what they're doing is going to be put down in the history books as like storming the beaches of Normandy and then also deplatforming Star Wars. Like critics. Like they think that is equivalent. And so to me, when I see these people doing stuff like that, it weirdly makes sense because I just think like, yeah, they have nothing else going on in their lives. Like it's almost sad because they are just so they think that what they're doing is like this
For the greater good.
yes, exactly. Like
So
this
important.
greater battle or whatever. And it's just like, man.
Yeah. I mean,
But
we're
at
just
least
all little individuals in the cogwheel. Like, it's not like you just do what you can, but to think that you're fighting this huge war, that's what's the word I'm looking for?
You think very highly of yourself if that's
Yes.
your goal.
Oh,
Like,
And-
and
yeah.
self-importance.
They have a huge superiority complex.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
they also have to kind of look at themselves and I wonder if there's ever going to be a moment where they go like, are we the baddies? You know, because like they kind of have
Sprout
to.
says that in his videos. Are we the baddies?
Oh, did he? Yeah. See, like that's. I think that's it has to become. But these people aren't self-aware. So what am I
They won't
saying?
do that. No.
They'll never be able to have that self-awareness. Because it takes someone who can actually critically think about things and go, okay, what's our purpose? What are we trying to do? You know, what is it that we are trying to accomplish? And if they can't answer those questions, they're not actually logically thinking through their worldview. But yeah, chat, if you guys aren't aware, the channels Nerdrotic, Geeks and Gamers, and Ryan Kinnell were there's a massive hate campaign against them on Twitter this past week to try and deplatform their channels.
Again.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like,
Again.
oh, is it that time of year again? But they came through unscathed. Of course, YouTube looked through their stuff and said no, they are not violating any terms of service. So, and if you guys want more info, go check out Steph's videos.
Yeah, now
Yes.
they're trying to go after like YouTube advertisers, right? Because they can't just take the L. And what's kind of gross, I'm sorry, this is kind of gross, is that like all of these people before the hate campaign started, right? If you go through a bunch of like their Twitter accounts, they're Manny Jacinto simps. They're like, oh, look at his body, Manny Jacinto. Oh, Manny Jacinto. And it's like,
Yeah.
seriously,
He's
all
okay.
this because you thirsty for Manny Jacinto.
He's okay. He's not that great. Okay?
I mean, I liked him in The Good Place. I mean, he's not a bad actor. He's funny.
I've never
But-
seen him in anything else. I had no idea that he was.
Yeah, he's Jason in The Good Place, and he's a fantastic character in it. But he's an idiot in the show. I don't know how he is in real life, but I was very surprised when I saw that was him in The Acolyte.
Mhm.
Because it doesn't look anything like him.
Because he's got
Yeah.
gross hair. They made him look so
Yeah,
bad with that hair.
This shipping epidemic has really gotten out of control.
Yes.
Well,
This
just
whole,
Especially with
like-
friggin' Amazon right now.
Yeah,
inappropriate placed love stories.
yeah. It's getting real. It's like, guys, seriously, like, y'all need to
Turn
get
down the
laid or
thirst.
something. Yeah, seriously.
Not everything
Like-
has to be about sex. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I did not know that, actually.
Oh, god dang it.
You're eye-opening. But if you don't, if you're not for it, you're a prude.
I'm okay with being
Mhm.
a prude, though, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
mean-
wrong with that.
Yeah. Why are we making fun of prudes?
If that's your sexual like fetish or whatever, don't
Yes,
don't they always
apparently.
say don't kink shame,
Don't kink shame me.
Well, my kink is that I want to be a prude. So there you go.
Oh, Lord. The world we live in right now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very upside down. Oh, Steph, did I ask what you're working on this morning?
Oh, I'm still working on my bat cycle.
Oh yeah, that's right. The one
Yeah.
that has like a motor in it or something.
Rare.
No, I'm kidding. Does it have anything cool like that?
No, no, it doesn't.
Oh,
But it's the Lego Technic, so it's just a bit more complicated for me than the regular Legos.
yeah.
Um, yeah, it's for 50 bits. Thank you. I sent a gift to your PO box. It arrived
Oh,
Friday. Thank
shit.
you. I'll go check it.
So
Thank you.
cool.
Nice. That's
Is it for my
awesome.
birthday? Thank you. And then Spirian gifted 2 subs. Thank you, Spirian.
Woot woot.
Birthday? When's your birthday?
It's on the 24th.
Okay.
Let's
So are we
see.
celebrating for the month?
No, that's Chris Core.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
He
He's
is.
I hear that he's been having birthday streams on like Gary's channel and stuff. So
Yeah,
good
I
for
know.
Oh my gosh, Cassie.
Yeah. You know,
Whether he likes it or
every
not.
time I talk to him, he's like, "Can you make sure you title it Chris Gore's birthday stream?" I'm like, I can't, Chris."
Oh, it's funny. Like, but it's my birthday month. I want my birthday stream.
I know. He's so insistent on it. I don't know. Like, I feel like sometimes, you know.
Yeah, it's like, dude, like
He's such
we
a
get it.
diva.
I know.
Must be that because he's in LA, or not LA, Pasadena,
He's
California.
in LA area. It's close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
I
I definitely
can't.
claim that part on the LA.
Yeah, it's funny because when you say California, you'd be surprised that there are little pockets in California of people who aren't lunatics.
Sanity.
Yes, of sanity. Thank you. And but when you say California, people just go, "Oh, so you're from LA?" It's like, well, no, but I can see how they you know.
Okay. Pause a moment. This gives you options for either the flamer or the bolt gun or the great
Ooh.
executioner blade. I hate choices. I just realized.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
do we want a
I don't know. A bitch with a blade sounds awesome.
I mean, I like the alliteration. I like the
A bitch with a
alliteration.
bolt gun or a bitch with a blade?
So, chat, what do you think? Bolt gun, blade, or flamer?
Flamer sounds
we've-
gay.
It does.
Yeah,
We've got a
flamer.
flamer. We've got a
say
flamer
that.
in the chat.
Do we?
Yeah, Josh is here.
Hi, Josh.
Oh, Josh! Oh my
Josh.
gosh. He sent me that video where I was so drunk in the
Oh my
food place
goodness.
we went to in
Whataburger?
Dallas. Whataburger. And
Oh.
I called him like some maybe I didn't say gamer words, but I said some pretty like random things about his proclivities.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah, and I have this habit of using, instead of moving my hand for lip gloss, moving my head. I realized it's very random, but
Interesting.
okay. So this is, if I have a blade, I'm a vigilator. If I have the bolt gun, I'm a prosecutor, or no, witch seeker. And if I have a flamer, this is a prosecutor.
Nice.
So what should I do? I think chat says one of each. Well, two blades, 3 blades.
They're
Okay,
like,
so I'll do the
we
blade.
can't
then.
choose.
I'll do the blade.
Bitch with a blade.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, the fun thing for you, Xray, is that it's kind of the rule of cool. So it really just depends on what you think looks cool or what you want on there. Because these models, because you won't be putting these models on the tabletop to like play an actual 40K game with.
I don't have to think that hard.
Yeah, you don't have to think about, okay, do I want a unit of prosecutors or do I want a unit of, what was it, like vindicators or something? So judicators. If you were playing the game, you know, you would have one probably 5-man unit of the blades, so you could do close combat, and then you'd have a 5-man unit of the bolt guns or flamers.
I would love to have a
Covering.
unit of flamers. Jeremy's
Flamers.
invited.
Just
Those are the
backing
best
you up.
wingmen.
Yes, it is.
A unit of flamers.
I mean, you said it. I had
Is that
to.
what we're gonna call the gays now?
Oh my god.
The LGBTQ community is now the unit of flamers.
I like that title. We might get in trouble for that one. When I hang out with Josh, I'll call the two of us the unit of flamers.
There you go.
Although he's not very flamey though, so it's probably just me.
You can call
Yeah,
him
no,
Unit
he's
of Flamers.
I was not aware for a while.
Oh my god, my favorite was Melissa couldn't tell, and I mean I think she's got great gaydar, so
She
Yeah.
does.
Well, she has worked with that community for like decades, you know?
Yeah,
yep.
she knows her shit.
Kara,
My
did you
husband's back
find,
with food. Huh?
because I know that you were doing hair for a while, but you were doing hair in a different,
men.
totally different, community. So
Yeah, I did basically men's hair is what I
Yeah.
always did. I did like my first like 2 years of doing hair was at a spa or at a salon, but other than that, it was just men's hair. I got lazy. Men are easier.
to please.
Yes.
Yes.
And they're more faithful. Like that whenever because I was working 3 jobs at one point. And so I was a manager at GameStop, and then I was also doing hair, and then I was also babysitting. And whenever I would be at GameStop most of the week, and then I'd work at the salon like 2 days a week. And like I would be busy from the moment I walked in until the time I left, just because like my regulars would make sure that they came on the days that I was there.
That's so
Mhm.
nice.
You brought me noms.
No.
Thank you, sweetie.
I want noms.
Did you ask Max about the Death Watch?
No, I haven't. I was actually curious about that. So I started the game last night. I started Space Marine 2. I was curious about like, are Death Watch bad guys, or are they more so like Jeremy had described them like because he's already beat the game.
What?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Hot
Jeremy's
damn.
like, that's awesome.
Wow.
But he kind of described them. I'm okay right now. Oh, thank you. He's showing me that he bought me donuts. As well.
Did he go to Dunkin'?
Yes.
Oh,
Your donuts make me go nuts.
I'm going
Max
nuts.
says your donuts make him go nuts.
Ooh, I bet he liked that.
He just nodded and was just like, I know.
Like we said, men are
Uh.
easy to please.
Yes.
Yes. But like, are they more of like a special forces within the Space Marines, or are they like kind of a darker sect of the Space Marines? Like, I don't really understand yet because I didn't play the first game, so I don't know much about the lore.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. So the Death Watch, and this is just from the lore that I've read about them. I don't know how they've portrayed them in the game. So I'm sure we can kind of put our heads together and go, oh, that might make sense. But the Death Watch are Space Marines, like veteran Space Marines who have fought in any different type of faction. So you could be from the Black Templars, you could be from the Space Wolves, you could be from the Ultramarines, but you are at like a veteran status within your ranks of your chapter, and then you get recruited from the Inquisition, which is kind of like the imperial government, the Imperium's government, to fight for the Imperium specifically. So whereas like Space Marines have a law from their Primarch or from their chapter master, the Inquisition or the Imperium, you would then like fight for that governmental like, faction or whatever. So the Death Guard are essentially just like rogue space marines from any faction that are the best of the best that go on these like assassin missions where they
Okay.
kind of infiltrate and then they'll kind of take over, or that maybe they'll take over like a space Hulk or something.
Because I know
But
he
they-
like the chaplain. He had mentioned like how he had like this black shield struck from the archive and did not let his brothers know about it.
I'm trying
It's
to
just
think.
I'm trying to. I don't know. That's just like from the first like hour of gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
he's keeping whatever Black Shield secret so that they don't know, or I didn't understand it either. But he's got a secret that he has to hold on to, otherwise,
Ooh.
yes.
he'd be in trouble.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Don't
suspicious.
be suspicious.
I need to paint these individually before I glue them together. God dang it.
Do you think that might help you a little bit more?
But it definitely helped with like painting the tank.
Individual parts, yeah.
But then I get confused. Very much so.
Ah.
I wish it all came in one bag for each little mini.
Oh, you can. I've done that before where I buy little baggies at like Hobby Lobby for like $2 or something, and then I clip out all the arms, legs, weapons, heads, all that stuff, and then individually bag them, so I know which person has what.
I think I might end
Yeah.
up doing that. So I'm gonna go get a Ziploc. I'll be back.
Okay. Woad Warrior, thanks, brother. He says, Deathwatch, they are part of the Order Xenos. They are specialized alien hunters, taken from chapters across the Imperium.
Ooh.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I guess that is that's the part that I missed then, and the part that I'm not really super well versed in. I knew that they were pulled from the Imperium and pulled from their different chapters. But you're right, they are specialized alien hunters more than just kind of more so than demon hunters, I guess.
Yeah, like the first mission of the game is like there's this is where your team has to go and basically set off this like virus bomb.
Ooh, that's cool.
So,
I like that.
and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool mission. And like Xray said, it's pretty it's a little difficult. It takes some getting used to for the combat.
Yeah, I think I like that it is more difficult though, because I feel like that just makes it more, I don't know, more accurate to the gameplay in terms of like living in the 40K universe. I feel like would be an absolute nightmare.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense that it's a tough game. Papa Nurgle's Mixing Spoon says Titus specifically was a Black Shield. He was officially part of no chapter because he was under investigation of being warp touched. Oh, okay. All right, that's why okay. Bring back the Legion of the Damned, says Kevin. Nice. And Woad Warrior says currently kit bashing an orc truck while I listen to y'all.
Ooh.
Wog. Sweet, man. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and thank you everyone in the chat for listening. And yeah, if you guys got any hobbies you're working on this morning, let us know in the comments or in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Steph, so I went to a bowling alley the other day, and on on all the screens, they were playing SpongeBob.
Oh, yay!
But they were playing all the new stuff. I was like, ew,
Aw.
what is this? I know, I was so mad. Like, I was hoping they'd play all the classics, like where SpongeBob has to taste Gary's food. Most important meal of the day, serving it up Gary's way.
Ah, your favorite.
My favorite.
Yes.
But no, there's all a bunch of new stuff that I've never seen before. I was like, what is this junk?
Is it
Yeah.
good? No, okay, never mind.
No, it's
You didn't have to finish that sentence.
Never mind.
yeah.
I mean, we're also not kids too. And the crazy part is like kids will watch that and think that's the norm.
Yeah.
Get them all
They don't
young.
realize how good we had it.
Yup. Yep. I wonder if people like older than us think that, you know, what we think about kids shows, about our shows. You know?
I don't know. I think our shows
I
are
can-
great.
Yeah. But then again, like when we look at the older generation's movies, I'm much more inclined to be like, man, this is way better.
Yes.
So I don't know. If I can look back and say something is better, I'm sure they may be able to look forward and say, this is like someone who watched, like, I don't know, what's a fantasy movie, like a King Arthur movie, or like, shoot, what was that one called? Like Willow? Was it Willow or?
Oh, Willow
Christopher's
was
favorite?
fantastic. Now the
Oh, was it?
movie,
Okay.
the movie was
Ah.
good. The show was shit.
I was gonna say, make
Yes.
sure you clarify.
Yeah. But like, I'm wondering if someone who watched like movies back in the 70s and 80s, like when they watched Lord of the Rings in 2001, 2, and 3, they had to have been like, okay, new media is way better now.
Is in.
Well, actually,
Well,
Gary
I think like
is.
new media is like very it's very fast paced and just like has a ton of cutaways just because like the generation nowadays just doesn't have
concentration.
the attention span or the patience to like sit through a movie, right? And watch it.
It's
like
very
they're
jarring
because
sometimes.
it's really bad. Like their attention span is so short. Just because they're always doing like 2 or 3 things at once, right? So like they'll be trying to watch a movie and on the I just dropped a piece. Oh, here it is.
Oh no.
And they'll be like on their phones or on their iPads. Like they're always doing other things. So they have to make it
Stimulating. I
they
mean,
have to make it stimulating.
to be fair, when I watch Rings of Power, I'm always on my phone too.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
the
that's
Rings of Power is
boring.
shit.
I know.
No,
that's how you know it's bad because like we're used to sitting still and watching something. If it's like really good, we can get really like sit still and get into something.
but that I
boring.
cannot. It's like it's such a slog to get through. And you're just like, will it never end?
That's how I can judge on if something to me is good or not because lately all I do is like I crochet while I'm watching movies or something. And if I catch myself like losing track of where I'm at, like in my crochet because I'm watching the movie, that's how I know it's a pretty good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's
I'm paying
awesome.
more attention to the movie than the project that's in my hands.
Right. Sorry, I gotta call out someone in the chat real quick. Kyle, not Kevin. My good
Kyle.
friend Kyle, who we saw in Dallas, who tried Whataburger for the first time in that video, I think that Josh sent. Kyle says, painting everything black on a figure, a true master at his craft. Well, yes, Kyle.
They're called
It's
black
called a
for
base
some
coat.
reason. I'm just saying.
What?
They're called black for a reason.
Yeah.
Black Templars.
It's a base coat for my black Templars. So.
Are you
but-
painting a base coat on?
Yeah. So, well, I did a primer of gray for like my Marshal, and then I
Mhm.
painted his black armor on because he has way more cloth and like little details that should probably be a lighter tone. So I went with gray with him, but for the Sword Brother, a lot of his armor is just mainly his color scheme is going to be way more black and red. So I undercoated him black and then did another base coat of black. So yes, Kyle, there's a method to the madness, I promise.
I don't believe you.
Lewis, hi Lewis, thank you.
Max is definitely mad in the head.
We knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Because he's
That's why
hanging
we
out
keep him
with us.
around.
so out of the few movies that you've been watching while crocheting, then Kara, has there been one that just completely captivated you? Like that you can
Ooh.
remember within the past month or two that you've just loved?
I kept on like, I don't know if it really like captivated me, but I caught myself like whenever I was watching The Shining. Like
Ooh,
I
yeah.
definitely was just like trying to pay more attention because I could tell that there was a lot of like little hidden details here and there.
Nuances.
That yeah. It's like, okay, like this is really interesting. I want to try and pay attention to the little hidden secrets.
That's what I loved about Beetlejuice 1. I mean, Beetlejuice 2 had it too, but like just the little hidden messages of like, this person died because of, you know, fire.
Electrocution. Or,
Yeah. If you kill, you know, self-delete, you have to work for the ministry. You know, all these little details that you wouldn't get right away if you were distracted. So
yeah.
What did
I mean,
you
it was
think
like
of
that with
Beetlejuice?
Nightmare Before Christmas as well. With you can tell how all the different characters were killed.
Oh,
What did you think of Beetlejuice 2?
I found it
like
entertaining, but not
You
like
did?
great. It was entertaining enough, but it wasn't great. Like there's some really great moments in it, but I think it's overshadowed by the amount of female concentration on. Like I wish there was at least one. I didn't like the storylines. I didn't relate to the characters. It's not even that it's male. I think that if they made Lydia more like herself, like punk rock, but she's just like this, you know, lost.
She's a pathetic character.
Pathetic.
character
Yes,
now.
thank you. That's a great word
she's
for
very
that.
Pathetic.
And it didn't make me think of how cool she was in the first movie. Like she's just so off. And it feels so weird that she's exploiting ghosts.
I really do love that first film.
The
Yes.
first one was great.
Yeah.
So Steph, it sounds like you didn't really care for the second one though.
I didn't, and I wanted to like it. I really wanted to like it.
Yeah.
Like I walked out and I'm like, no, well maybe because I was trying to excuse all the bad stuff right in the movie, but I just because I really wanted to like it and I just couldn't. I was like,
yeah.
no.
They could have cut out
like
Monica Bellucci's story completely and it would have been fine.
Completely just take her out. I know that people love Willem Dafoe, but take him out. Like he had nothing. He was just investigating. I know that like his character is funny because he's an actor and people keep like, you're an actor, you're not a real cop. But like, and I know people like him, but take him out, right? If you take out the Monica Bellucci's character, you have to take out his character because he's the only reason that
he's there.
She's the only reason that he's in it. Take him out. Like, just make it a story about a mom trying to reach her daughter.
I honestly thought that would have been like that part right up till the male kid got kicked out, you know, like, and then it went downhill from there for me, like really downhill. Cause didn't like the ending.
There's so many. I feel like there are a lot of movies now that I hear that a lot. Where one of the main criticisms is just like there's a plot point here that could be completely taken out and the movie would have been better for it. And I wonder if it's just these producers thinking that like, I don't know, we need to bloat this story up with like something else. Because like, what was the Ghostbuster? There was like a Ghostbusters thing where someone was like
Frozen Empire. Frozen Empire was like loaded with so many characters. You know what it felt like? It felt like Monica Bellucci. That's her name, right? Monica Bellucci. Yeah. It felt like her character and the Willem Dafoe's character, the cop, right? So Beetlejuice's ex and the cop. It felt like those two that whole plot point is like a totally separate movie. It felt like they wanted to extend the runtime and make it longer, and so they just added that in because it feels
wow.
totally separate. And I think that like that would have made for a great third Beetlejuice movie. You know, like this movie could have like totally ended on a cliffhanger. Like, what if Lydia had married Beetlejuice
That
to try
actually
and
would have
save her
been
daughter?
insane, but really
Yeah,
cool.
what if she had to do it? Because she doesn't even get a wrap up. The movie doesn't really end. There's no ending to the new Beetlejuice movie, right?
Oh.
She doesn't get an ending. She doesn't get that
Resolution.
what resolution. Thank you. She doesn't get that resolution because her whole thing is like, I have this unresolved trauma because like when I was younger, I had to marry a ghost. You know, she's telling that to her boyfriend and he doesn't believe her, and then she had to do it. It would be interesting, right, if she had to do it for her daughter in order to save her daughter, and now she's like married to Beetlejuice, and how am I going to get out of this?
Oh, and
right?
then it would have been a
How am I gonna
great
get out of this?
redemption
Now I'm
arc on
married
the
to Beetlejuice.
boyfriend if he became like an actual good dude based on that instead of, using her for money. If
You know,
they
it
didn't,
could it totally could have ended on a cliffhanger. Like her daughter is stuck in the underworld because the ghost that tricked her came back to Earth, and now she's married to Beetlejuice, and I don't know, it could have been so much better, right? And then in the third movie, then we're introduced to Beetlejuice's ex.
Yeah.
And so they have to like make it through that, and that's like a way for her to like stop.
And if the Beetlejuice
get out of
ended
the
up with
marriage
the
or something
ex
like
again,
that, right?
If Beetlejuice ended up with the ex again, sorry, interrupted.
No, yeah. Right? Like it could have been so much better. I don't know. Like it could have been so much better if they just took that out and just threw that in the third movie. Because if this one's called Beetlejuice, then the third one would be called Beetlejuice, right? But it could have been so much better. I don't know. It felt like all of that was tacked on because like they had absolutely until the very end, they didn't really have any scenes with like Lydia and her mom. And then like her mom dying, that just came out of nowhere too. I was like, what the heck?
Oh, with the snakes, yeah. It seemed very
Yeah,
random.
I was like, okay. It's like, I guess her mom's dead now too. Like that just came out of nowhere.
No one's
Wait,
safe.
they killed off Catherine O'Hara in it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Do you
And
feel
what's
like
funny is like I actually liked I thought that Michael Keaton and Catherine O'Hara like carried the movie. I loved that Lydia and her mom were finally talking, and her mom was sort of like making fun of Lydia and her daughter, saying like, "It's karma. It's karma for how you treated me." Like she's even more eccentric now. She's moved on from sculptures and made herself a human canvas. Like I thought,
Oh
I
my
loved
God.
that. I loved it because in the first movie you have her and Lydia as like mother and daughter, right? You have that sort of relationship, and now they're still mother and daughter, but they've moved on with that relationship, and you can tell like she's very involved in Lydia's life and the daughter's life too. And there's that sort of like they've come to like an understanding and respect. I like it. I loved that storyline. But it's just not explored enough, which sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how was Michael Keaton overall? Because I know that this is like his favorite character to play.
Oh, he was wonderful.
Oh.
I liked him.
Yeah, he was great.
More
He was
Beetlejuice,
fantastic.
although I guess there could be such thing as too much depending on how you do the story of him, but no, he was great. It's weird to think that is a Batman.
I like Psychotic Mongoose' suggestion that movies should go back to 90 minutes to 2 hours again.
Amen.
I agree.
I concur.
I miss
There are
good
some
movies.
exceptions, but not many.
I miss great movies. Not even just good movies, great movies.
Mm-hmm.
Make movies great again.
That's my
That should be a
MAGA.
hat. Yeah, there you go. It would be Nga.
Nga.
Nga,
Yeah,
Nga.
that's true. Oonga,
Or we should just
boonga.
make a hat that says,
I hate you so much.
How would you put that on a shirt? Just
Just,
MHMM.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do that. I would
So
totally buy it.
MMMHMM. MMHMM.
I mean, that's a good
There you
wife
go.
or husband shirt, realistically, because you know you just got.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
I do that so much. It's actually crazy. Get caught in it all
Honey,
the
so
time.
the trash needs to go out on Thursdays, okay?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
so we have a party with the Jacksons on Sunday, and so pick out the clothes that you're gonna wear.
Yep. Mhm.
And make sure that the baby
Mm-hmm.
Which ponytail do I want? Ugh,
Ooh.
62. So many choices for heads. There's 8.
Eat choices?
Yeah, I don't mean to make it a joke, but it does sound like a joke, but it's not a joke.
That's a lot of head.
It's a
So
lot
many
of head.
different ways of putting on
The head,
heads?
yeah.
Or the different head?
Yeah, it's all about the tail, the ponytail.
Which head?
Oh.
That was on purpose that time.
Your 3+ hour snooze fests are over. I am a lot less likely to go see a movie in theaters if it's more than like 2.5 hours.
Like, I need a bathroom break at like even an
Yes.
hour and a half.
Like I had trouble. Like, I don't get me wrong, I actually really enjoyed Dune 2, but that movie was too long.
They need to put intermissions in certain movies that are like that, like just so you don't miss it. So you pay for this, but not everyone's bladder can hold the amount of fluids that everyone else can. It's not fair. It's not fair. But it is what it is, I suppose.
And you watch something like I feel like Miyazaki's films are between an hour and a half, like 90 minutes to maybe 2 hours.
Like Nausicaa. Nausicaa is one of the longer ones.
Yeah.
And then you've got the shorter ones. I mean, even Spirited Away can seem kind of long.
I
I
love
think
Spirited Away,
How long is
though.
that? I forgot.
My favorite.
I love Spirited Away.
Let me ask. Hey Siri. How long is the Spirited Away movie? 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
pretty long.
So, yeah. Yeah, it's
I don't
a
know,
long movie.
It feels like it just goes by in a flash. At least, I don't know, for me, like,
It's just the storytelling is so well done in it.
Yeah.
well, you get
So good.
so enveloped and like ingratiated into that world that you're just like, I want to stay
Mhm.
here forever.
Yep.
But man, Carrie, you've got the whole top part of your puzzle done. That's pretty.
I
that's pretty
know. Right now I'm trying to go by color, but
Are you segregating your colors?
rad.
I am.
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh, speaking of
Segregation?
like
sorry.
speaking of racism, Xray Girl. No, I'm kidding.
I am racist. I got called racist.
It's okay.
No,
It's honestly a
no.
badge of
Badge of honor.
honor now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say, speaking of movies and like movie length and getting enveloped in the story and everything, Superman, the documentary, is gonna be coming out here pretty soon. I got my tickets to that, and I am so excited. The Christopher Reeves story. So
Mhm.
Oh, is it going to be out in
Or-
all theaters
Stoked for
or
that.
just certain theaters?
I think just AMC maybe.
Oh, well, I'm SOL then.
Oh.
Maybe I should come to America to watch it.
Yeah.
When does it come out?
I think it's October. Or no,
If it's
it's
Octo-
actually
Oh, really? I'm so
Yeah.
happy. Okay,
Here, let
girls,
me
you
look.
want to go watch it together?
I'm gonna look it up right now because if it comes out while we're in
We should watch
San
it all
Antonio,
together. Yeah.
what's
I
it
mean, it
called?
may
Superman.
Superman.
What is it?
It's called Superman, like the Christopher Reeve story, something like that.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That's great timing. If I'm so
Comes
I
excited.
hope-
out November 1st in the UK. So, let's see.
Oh, I'll be
Showtimes.
there. I'll be there then. Oh.
Hold on. I'm looking. It looks like September 21st here.
Oh, well,
so yeah, a
maybe.
little earlier.
Maybe. If it's still there, we can watch it. If you guys
Yeah.
haven't watched it. Maybe. What's that?
But no, I'm really excited about that because, like, it looks so respectful and honoring of his legacy. So I think that'll be a really good watch.
Looks like will be a Fathom events in the United States September 21st and 25th. So it's just this month.
Boo. Okay. Well,
Well,
you
you can
win
I
some, you
think
lose some.
You've got Fathom events out there. X-Ray, right? No?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
I don't even know if we have AMC still, because there was an AMC theater, but it's in downtown Toronto. But it might. I'm gonna look now, actually, just out of
Did
curiosity.
Trudeau take it away from you guys?
No, it's just economy.
I only have one AMC theater here.
Oh, really?
I have to drive half an hour to 45 minutes to AMC here.
It's so funny. Like, I guess I didn't know, like, growing up here, I thought that our theater chain here was everywhere. I thought that because we have like a local theater chain called Santico's, and I thought that was like everywhere, that it was just a theater chain everywhere. I didn't find that out until like 4 years ago that they were just a San Antonio chain.
But those are really good theaters.
They are, yeah. And that like everywhere else is like Cinemax and AMC. I had no idea. We only have one. We have like one in San Antonio.
And it's the big one.
Yeah.
The closest one is 2.5 hours away in New York.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm not going down there for one movie. I'm sorry. But what was your theater called, Steph?
Antico's.
That's funny.
It's where we went and saw Bad Boys, actually.
Oh, thank you. And there's a good comic store there, right? Or if I remember correctly.
No.
Or it closed. Used to have a good comic store.
No.
Steph, your theater is called Rose Tico's? That's kind of weird. That's kind of on the nose.
Oh. Wow. No, the one I'm thinking about, Kara, is the one that we saw the documentary at then.
Oh, okay.
it up.
Yeah, the one where okay. I know which one you're talking about now. The one that's over by Cavender's that we went to.
Yes.
Yes.
Look what I got.
Yeah, because you guys saw the Frank Miller one.
Yes.
Yes.
That was fun.
Nice. That's cool.
It's cool.
That was actually really, really good documentary. I didn't know that much about Frank Miller beforehand, to be completely honest. So
Max, look at my stream. Look what I got.
The popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my
lights up.
God.
Do you have batteries in it? Light
Oh,
it up.
that's so awesome!
Woo! Signal the bat.
That's so rad.
It is so
And I can't believe
cool.
it like actually projects like onto the
It
wall.
does. It projects. It's so awesome.
I
So is
wish
that
you
gonna
could
be your
change
new
the
nightlight?
color of the lights. That'd be so cool.
Maybe. I kind of want it to be like, I'm going to put it on my nightstand and it'll just be my lamp.
Ooh. Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be perfect, yeah. Actually, Steph, you know what's funny is remember Kyle from Dallas. He showed that off, I think on Thursday or last week or something. But he even got one, so I found it pretty dang cool. But that's not something he'd normally get. But he was like, yeah, this is actually kind of cool. I had to get it.
I
So.
think out of all the popcorn
Awesome.
buckets, that was probably the coolest, along with the Xenomorph one where it lights up too.
Ooh.
Like,
I love the Xenomorph
so
one. I
cool.
wasn't able to get it.
maybe on eBay if you
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people reselling it. I'm just waiting for the price to go down.
It's all the resellers. I hate those people that do that with like, Disney and concert tickets too. It's like
The scalpers.
ugh, horrible.
Oh,
As
so
somebody who has worked in 2 different communities that deal with scalpers a lot, I hate them.
mm,
I absolutely
Well, and
despise
it's
them.
unfair to the creators of the product because
And the people who genuinely enjoy the product or want
Yeah.
to enjoy the product.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have respect
I
for
tried to get the
scalpers.
Xenomorph one, but they were already sold out, and I was like, great. And yeah.
boo.
I think even Gary had said that like he saw the Xenomorph one, or he saw it on eBay, and then he went to the theater like the second the theater opened, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I want to pick up one of those alien ones," and they're like, "Oh, we're sold out," and he's like, "How? You just like I'm the first one here," and he's like, "Yeah, we don't have any more." He's like, "That doesn't make any sense," and I think it was because it was probably people from the theater selling them online,
Ugh.
you know.
Sometimes I think that too, but you have. Did he go like the day that the movie opened?
I believe so. At least that's what I thought he said.
For
Actually,
aliens, I believe
they'll
so.
start
Yeah.
because they will sell them before the movie opens. Like that's what I've noticed with the Beetlejuice popcorn buckets and everything. They go on sale like the week before. They start giving them
Oh,
out
so
the
you
week
need
before.
to get
You have
there
to go,
early.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Unfair advantage.
Nice skeleton you get that. Well, thank you.
Maybe one day I'll live in America and be able to buy popcorn buckets when they come out.
Priorities.
A girl can dream.
This all kind of started from Dune, huh? The popcorn
Yep.
bucket craze. Yeah.
Well, it was such a splash because of the whole like Cilia pee hole thing.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know
That'll
what
do
to
it.
call it. The little tendrils.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever Gary and I went to CinemaCon, there was like 2 or 3 different booths there that were all manufacturers and creators of like the custom popcorn buckets.
Oh, really?
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay. That impactful. Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah,
they were really, people were definitely starting to bank on that from Dune.
Damn.
And then new companies were made.
Who
Yeah,
would've thought?
honestly. There's quite a few different vendors there that were just custom popcorn buckets. But
Interesting.
Chat, what's your favorite popcorn bucket so far? Out of
I
curiosity.
think the Batman cowl from the Batman is the favorite that we have here.
That one is a cool one. I didn't get to
Mhm.
I didn't get that one.
If
I
you
like the
guys
Batman
could,
one. I guess, yeah. Go ahead.
'cause yeah, this has become like a new, I guess, collector's craze. So if you guys could collect any, like, regardless of money, you know, don't think about money or price point or even exclusivity or how hard it would be to collect it. But if you guys could collect one like thing or like new item, what would it be?
Hot toy statues.
Yeah.
Hot toys, yeah.
1
Yeah,
in
hot
6
toys.
skill stuff.
Sideshow.
Like it's just almost unfair how it's. I
It's
understand
so
the price.
expensive.
The
Ugh.
shipping is what kills me. There was one
Yeah.
I wanted, but because it was coming from Asia and it was so big, it was supposed to be like I was thinking, oh my god, this would be like a crazy gift. The shipping was as much as the statue.
Jeez.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not worth it.
That's a lot. Yeah, I can't justify that.
Yeah.
That's why I utilized. So if you guys didn't know, I posted this on Twitter. But if you wanted to trade some GG subs, Use code NERDROTIC
Oh,
to
yes.
get free shipping worldwide right now.
She distracted me during work.
Nice.
God dang
I
it.
did. I was trying to help you guys make money.
Well, and I don't know. I'm sure someone, like, international shipping is disgusting. Like, mine was almost $50 Canadian.
I mean, my shipping for
Jeez.
me even was $20.
That's insane. That's insane.
It was pretty funny when I tried to send you that MVP hat, Xray Girl.
Oh my god.
That
was funny.
The guy was like, "All right, so where are you taking this?" And I was like, Canada?" And he was like,
Question mark?
"Oh." And he goes, all right. And so we weigh it, and it's a hat.
It's very
what
light.
I mean? Like, it's a couple
Uh-huh.
ounces. That man looked me straight dead in the eyes and told me $89.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm glad I picked it up from you in person instead of
Me too.
ship it. Well, and
I
I
mean,
do a lot of
granted,
shopping like that. I send it to you guys or
Mhm.
whoever in the States if I know I'm dropping by. And then take it home. On the plane. Whew.
That's just outrageous. Oh my gosh.
Like anything more than like I'd say 20 is just like too much for a hat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just shipping in general it's the fuel prices, honestly. Like, because of the fuel prices, it's had to raise all of the different transportation
Look at food
costs. Yeah, food prices, but not allowing companies to price gouge is the reason that prices are up. It's definitely not the fact that the government is sitting on and making our oil companies not be able to pump.
I just think it's crazy because Canada, we're sitting on so much oil, yet we're buying from overseas. Like, what?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Like, they're pulling from our reserves instead of just allowing companies to pump oil.
Makes no sense to me.
It doesn't at all. At least to me, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, well, you guys don't understand. We have to stop big oil, so I'm gonna throw soup on the Mona Lisa, and that'll stop it.
Definitely.
Oh my god! And I love the people who do the protests on highways, especially in like LA. And
Oh my god.
by doing this protest, you do understand that people who are idling waste more gas than they would driving.
Oh
What?
yeah. It is asinine the way that these people think. I do kind of gain enjoyment from the videos of like these guys who have just had it, like they are just fed up with those people who are sitting in the middle
Picking
of the street.
people up by the scruff of their neck and just like
Yes.
throwing
So
them onto the
funny.
sidewalk.
Tossing them.
And they're like, "Don't do that to me." Well, don't do this to me either.
You're in my way.
I have to go to work. I have important things to do. It's not about you.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I actually have work. What do? You don't do anything. But no, someone brought up a good
You're
point.
signaling. I'm important.
I'm making a difference. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is
Making
like
a difference on my day on if I'm going to commit murder or not.
this is. Well, think about, okay, you've got like say there's an ambulance that needs to get through or something. Like you're actively causing harm by blocking the
Is that
road and not
technically
letting an
manslaughter
ambulance.
if someone passes away en route?
Ooh, see, I don't know. Could you
Mhm.
charge that, smelly activist to,
I mean, you might not get money, but
something happens? Yeah.
maybe it would
But, I
change some
mean-
policies, though.
Yeah. Well, change policies in terms of like, I don't think it would do
Allowing
anything
protesters and freaking roads.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think it would do anything for oil or whatever they were protesting at the
No,
time.
but
So
people shouldn't block roads like that. That's like, I know there's probably a law, and I don't know U.S. law, but like being a public nuisance, you know?
Californians are just public nuisances in general. So like that should be. That's. I mean. If only there were a law for them.
You're making me breathe the fresh air, and I don't know how I feel about that yet.
Look it up, Buttercup.
He came in and opened the door and just looked at me. He's like, "It's nice outside."
How dare him?
I know. What if I didn't want to breathe the fresh air?
Exactly. Who wants to touch grass?
Not me.
I'm touching my statue's booty.
Upside down.
Oh.
Ooh.
And boobies. Look at the boobies on
Oh.
this.
Movies.
That sounds like a great way to start a morning.
Yeah.
These great boobies. They're a little gray, but I'll make them better. I'll paint them. I promise.
That's what the paint stream is for then, because you can just do body painting on Twitch
Yeah.
and you'll be fine.
Ooh, Darth says
Contrast.
there's a video of tribal sheriff arrest highway protesters on tribal lands. I'll have to check it out after. Check it out after.
Steph, do you have anyone like that on Kick that is doing the body painting stuff and they're like, this is safe for kids, and like, yeah, I'm doing my part.
I don't know. If there is, I don't.
I was gonna say,
don't.
did you think she seeks this out?
What?
You think she seeks that type of content
I know. I don't know.
Because like I'll go whenever you were doing stuff on Twitch, I'd go and I'd like I'd type in twitch.com or whatever, and the front page looked like frickin' Pornhub, and I was like, well, what? Wait, where's Steph? I'm trying to watch Animal Crossing.
Where's the wholesomeness?
I need Animal Crossing.
my virgin eyes, I can't. But
Oh,
so I didn't know if that was like similar to Kick or not, but yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm
know
sure they're
Blabs.
everywhere.
Blabs like did a stream once upon a time. I don't know if she still does it. Where she like watched thoughts on her.
Oh my
on
lord.
Kick, and just like commented on it. Like it was funny, but
That's funny.
I don't know. I wouldn't be I wouldn't seek that out specifically, even if it was just to make fun of it.
Labs is great.
I wouldn't want it to end up in my algorithm.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you know the second you click on one, the rest of your history or the rest of your algorithm for life is just going to be just
Yeah.
tailored to that.
Yeah.
Hot tub streams and body painting.
I think you know what? My algorithm was messed up at one point because it was when hot tub streams were hot, right? And I was just like, what the hell do they do when they're in the hot tub? So I clicked on one and I was watching, I'm like, okay, she's just writing her followers' names down. Like that's it. On her body or on like a whiteboard behind her.
Peak
There's
content.
information. What is
Such
this?
talent, much
And after that,
entertainment.
like I got suggested so many of those streamers.
Oh no.
That is
in hot
unfortunate.
tub streams. Yeah, I'm like, God dang it. What did I do? I
Hokie
just wanted
says
to
you
see what it was about.
Hokie says you can pick categories to not show, so I guess that's kind of convenient for hot tub streaming to not watch that.
Ooh,
Is that on
that's
Twitch
smart.
or just, you know?
Everywhere.
I do think like real body painters can be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's some really
one-
cosplayer who's really good.
Yeah, there are ones like on Instagram that do like Halloween Horror Night stuff, you know? And those are really cool. But they're like face paint, like they're doing it on their face, I guess, and I guess on their body as well, but yeah, it's
There's this girl that I've been watching on YouTube for the longest time, Made You Look. Oh, she does like the best body paints and the best artistry makeup on herself. She's so good. She
That's
puts out
cool.
reels now and stuff. Like she's moved with the times, but I was subscribed to her for the longest time because she does like the best body painting. I mean, it's so good. So talented. That's the type of body painting I want to see.
yeah.
Yes, like real painting, not. Oh, give me 100 subs and I'll put your name on my arm.
Yeah. But yeah, she's so talented.
Double Hawk that says any puzzle that has more than 4 pieces is way too complicated. Well, there's about 996. Nope. Yeah, 996 too many pieces for you in this one then.
I have some great puzzles that one day I'll get to, but I need a bigger table. I mean, you had a problem with your table.
Yeah, mine barely fits on this thing. Like, barely fits.
Psychotic Mongoose, your TikTok suggestions must be screwed because of your TikTok Tuesday show. My TikTok algorithm is crazy. It is crazy. It just, well, I mean, kind of like it helps now because of that, because I just like click on trending topics. So yeah, I mean, it's insane, but it's helpful.
You know what you do? You have your personal account and then you have your work account.
Wow, that I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. But did you see? You probably didn't see. Because I covered the Stanley Cup craze, right? When all of that shit was crazy.
Oh my God.
Went off.
Yeah.
I covered that, but now it's people going insane over Hello Kitty blankets.
What? I mean, I understand that.
I see Hello Kitty and I think of Xray.
Hello Kitty. Anyways, go on.
Like the police are being called to the stores because fights are breaking out over Hello Kitty blankets now.
Oh
Are you
God.
serious? Oh
yeah,
my God.
yes, and it's not even like just regular Hello. It's like the seasonal blankets, right? Because it's Halloween time, so it's Hello Kitty blankets with pumpkins on them.
Collectible.
Yeah.
Collectors are insane.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yes, I agree.
Freaking insane. Oh God.
The only reason why I can agree is because I self-identify as a collector.
Well, it's not collectors. It's resellers.
Yes.
It's not collectors. Collectors will go and
They're
like
preying on the collectors.
Yes, they're preying on it's the resellers that are making it insane. There's this account that I follow on Instagram because I want to see like if I want something, are the resellers gonna go crazy on it? It's a literal account who tell the resellers this is how much you need to go and find this, and this is how much you can resell it for to make this money. It's a reseller account that helps resellers find what is viral right now.
Like,
wow.
Yeah, hot or trending.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh.
I guess if you ever want a
Like
different
they have all the
business
popcorn buckets on there and everything.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yes, they have all the popcorn buckets on there. This is how much you need to resell it for. This is when it's available. This is when you can go get it. I'm just like, oh my God.
That is insane.
Okay.
Don't help your competition. Oh my gosh, Jim Watari's just gifted 10 subs to the channel. Max, you got one. Nice.
Oh wow, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, collectors are crazy. The Disney collectors, like I've heard stories of them. I'm sure Steph, you've probably seen them because you were there for a while there. They just go in with their bags, waiting hours and hours and hours.
Yeah,
just to go.
What's interesting is that you're kind of, and this happens with comics a lot, is you are the one who is determining the market. So you are artificially inflating the market based off of what you can determine is going to be hot. So like if you have a big channel or influence, or if you're partnered with some comic book shop, you can say, guys, this variant cover for this comic book is going to go crazy because it's the first appearance of this random person that no one cares about. You guys are going to want to get on the ground floor. And so it spikes up to like $200. And then a week later, it's back down to its regular price of $4. And that guy has and that guy who says that on a YouTube channel may have like 20 copies of it. And he just sold all, you know what I mean? So there are a lot of speculators
nefarious.
And guys who will do that intentionally to just get rid of some of their back stock of comics or whatnot. But then there are other channels with comics that do a really good job of reporting on, here's the current trend on this book, here's why I think you should or should not get it, or like here's the historical data of what the book has cost in years previous, like those channels are great because they actually break down like the how much it's been price gouged and whether or not the history like indicates that it will fall or rise more. So that's more interesting. But yeah, you kind of have to, with collecting, it's tough because you kind of have to, you fall into the camp of either, am I just collecting this because I like it, or am I collecting this because I believe that it will have value later on in life?
I don't purchase something with the intent of reselling it later.
No,
I
me
purchase
neither.
something for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm bad at reselling too, so.
I mean, I still have statues from like my Overwatch days. Like I've got easily well over like $1,000, $2,000 worth of Overwatch statues in my attic right now that
Oh,
are
wow.
just sitting there because like it's just like at the time I was super into it and I really wanted to like have these cool statues of my favorite characters. I mean, yeah, can I resell them? Probably, but
Have
I'm
you
not.
started on your games collection?
I mean, I showed you some of my documented stuff, I
Which is
think.
really cool, by the way. She's got a great collection. Some
Of
really cool
games?
stuff. Yeah.
Of my video games.
Yeah.
Oh,
like her
nice.
physical copies.
I'm gonna go through and eventually sell those just because they're all games from my last job that I got for free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
There was the one
my
on top,
gosh.
the couples on top, like the boxes are so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I took a little look.
A little look-see.
A little look-see.
A little
I
looky
know.
poo.
I'm not into collecting, so I mean I know how cool it looks, but I know what I'm gonna do with that if I have it versus someone who might actually enjoy having that.
Yeah. And I respect that.
That's why I don't
just-
mind non-physical copies unless I really, really like the game.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I typically purchase more of the digital just out of convenience. And if it's a game that I really, really love, I'll go buy the physical edition of it as well.
Yep, Stellar
Yeah, I had a lot
Blade.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Those mornings where you were playing Stellar Blade were so funny.
I loved the Stellar Blade streams.
They were
Those were great.
wonderful. I'm sure I'm gonna play it again. Give me like a year or so, and then same thing with what's another game that I was like obsessed with? Oh, Hogwarts Legacy.
I loved Hogwarts.
I
I
never
can't believe it's
finished
already
that.
been.
I never finished that game.
Play it.
I was so hooked on it.
You'll love it.
If you haven't played the Hogsmeade quest, it's really good.
I played it to completion, so I'm sure I played it. I just don't remember it, which is why I should play it
Did
again.
did you play it on PS5?
Steam.
PC? So you probably didn't have the Hogsmeade quest then, because it was PS5 exclusive for a while.
No,
Xray finishes
don't-
everything to completion.
I tried to. Like, it's the worst. So, Diablo, I've been playing with some like IRL friends as well, and they're like, "We need to get you a horse."
Really?
I know I'm cheating on you. They're
No,
like,
I just love that you're playing with IRL people too.
and like they're making fun of me because I've been so slow. They're like, "We'll help you get your like horse," and I finally got my horse this morning. So that's
Yay.
yeah. But I keep getting sidetracked with side quests. I'm like, I just have to talk to this person because a blue exclamation mark, and they're like, "Stop it!"
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh,
Mhm.
piece of candy.
It's like the popcorn buckets with the lights. I have to look at it.
Yes.
Wait, y'all have IRL friends?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't.
So, I was like, wait a second, am I like missing out here? Or
Oh, you're
don't have
any
IRL
buddies
friends
here.
too. I'll just say when I say IRL friends, I mean non-internet.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, I don't have non-internet.
Max is like, no, I understand.
I completely understand.
I understand, and I still do not have any of those.
Oh
Poor Max.
So. No, I'm very grateful. A lot of my Marine Corps buddies and college buddies I still keep in contact with pretty frequently. So I'm very, very blessed for those relationships. But yeah, no. IRL friends and internet friends, I think your internet friends become your IRL friends.
That's
Yeah,
how what
that's
I
how like
consider you
Xray
guys.
and I. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
All of you guys. You guys are all like my people.
If
Yeah.
only we could just see each other more often.
I know. I mean, we're going on quarterly right now.
I think that's pretty awesome.
Yes. I mean, quarterly has been fantastic. I mean, that's more than I see my family. And it's the most
wow,
I've
yeah.
hung out with any friends in years.
Oh. Well, I remember during that period of time where you were going through, the thick of it. Like I think once you came to the meetup and kind of ingratiated, like you were ingratiated into this new environment and fellowship and everything. I think I remember you saying like, this is the most I've gotten a chance to like hang out with people in like a while.
A long time.
Yeah. So, and even Jeremy, I think it was during your cancellation stream, that Jeremy was on with you. But he was like, no, seriously, thank you guys. Like when we were going through all that crash, it was the friendships that she had made that like kind of helped through that.
Oh,
So
definitely.
yeah, no, internet friends do really become like IRL friends, which is cool.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are my people. Now you can't get rid of me.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Actually,
You're like, oh no.
Oh, bummer.
Can't get
No,
rid of
wait,
Kara.
don't, please.
So sad. Now I just got to get you to Canada one day. It's okay. I really
I'll
do
come
like visiting
visit.
North Carolina. I do like visiting North Carolina. I like your house. I like the nail
hey,
place.
I didn't finish watching y'all's stream. Who won? The
Me, bitches.
Oh,
you did it.
yeah. I gave up and started playing Diablo.
Sure.
I was under 400 meters the entire time.
No way.
I made it to like what 1600.
She made it past.
I made it over
stupid-
halfway.
And it's like, well, I know I'm not gonna win, so why am I playing this?
Aw. Poor Xray.
She chose enjoyment over competition.
Yeah, what am I gonna do, guys? I fell again.
Az was getting so frustrated.
It'd be different if you guys were
Oh.
around my level, but it's fine. Whatever. But
It was fantastic.
yeah.
I did great. I'm happy.
yeah. Winner.
Yeah, that's a big win.
Against
Winner,
Az?
chicken
Yes.
dinner.
Against Az and Garrett. They both are pretty good at gaming, in my opinion.
Yeah. Pronouns.
Happy 1 year.
I can't believe it's
his
already been a
video.
year.
His video a year later was so good.
I haven't watched it yet. I was streaming whenever it came out yesterday.
Oh, it's great. I was laughing so much.
Fucking pronouns. Fucking modern sensibility, or what does he say? I forget. But
I have
yeah,
no idea.
I just think
quite
it's funny.
it stirred up quite the conversation. Like even like mainstream, like who talked about it? Hassan. Like Hassan was talking about it. I was like, what?
I mean, my friends who worked at Bethesda knew about it.
That's funny.
Wow.
They're like, you know this guy?
I was like, yeah, he's my friend.
Yeah, I hang out with him every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yep. Wild. Wild.
Oh, freaking life.
Yes, Hokies.
Right, was
Gravity
the
is
first
gonna
time I saw
match.
Az go Super Saiyan.
I love when he gets riled up, and I love when I do it to him because it makes me feel happy.
I've only gotten him riled up once, and it was about No Man's Sky.
Oh yeah.
As what were we? I think we were playing Conan or something.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
It was during
miss
Conan, and I
Conan.
remember you guys you were like, "But I like it."
I don't fucking care. I play this game. Get fucked. I like it. I'm not trying to get you to play it. I'm just saying I like it.
People are allowed to like what they like.
Yeah.
Unless you're a bigot, and then you must be canceled.
I've
Try
been there, done
me,
that.
try me, bish.
It ain't that scary.
No. Now,
I still say that it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah.
it almost is laughable at this point because it's like, okay, the same old song and dance. Okay.
Like, it really is, like, the most freeing thing. Just, like, I don't care. Like, I look back at that, and I'm just... Yes, it was stressful in the time, just because I didn't know what was next, or what I had ahead of me. But in the end, it all worked out.
It all almost always, like, I don't really know anyone who has like really gone down like the deep end. It's always worked out for almost the better.
Yeah.
So
It has been great.
But it is pretty scary to put yourself out there at
Yes.
first because you're not really sure if you're gonna have the backup yet. You know what I mean? Like you're not, because you're just vocalizing your opinion. You don't know if, like, for example, if you put a video out there that's in favor of something or against something, like I think, what was it? I had a video of mine posted on like a Reddit forum and I didn't know about it, but everyone from that Reddit forum came over and just started like just absolutely crapping on me and the video. And so you run the risk of, when you do put your opinions out there, you could either be hated for it or you could have backup. And when you don't have that, it does kind of feel like, oh man, this is, maybe, am I in the wrong here? You know? So at least, yeah, if you have some self-awareness, you'll look at and be like, you know what? No, this was a good take, or this is something that I believe in, and I'll stick behind it.
and I think
Yeah, no, I know I didn't do anything wrong. So
exactly.
I think the
Yeah, so
biggest thing is also the opinions of the internet should not matter in the end.
Oh yeah, not in the slightest.
Compared to like your
No.
friends and family, and I think that people overlook that a lot of the times on both sides. And you know, worry about your friends, your family, the important people, not these crazies on the internet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think Rags had said something to the effect of like, I forget which stream it was, but he was saying like the first time he was quote unquote canceled, or the first time that someone had found like one of his videos and he thought he was being canceled or they were coming after him, he was like, it was terrifying. Like he just didn't know how to handle it. Like you don't know what to do. And it's a really, it doesn't feel good at all. You know, it feels awful in that moment.
I mean, it's gut-wrenching. Like, you can't sleep, you can't eat. Like,
yeah,
you honestly, like, you're a ball of stress during that. Like, that's the only feeling, that's the only emotion you know is stress. Stress and anxiety. Like, I had to be put on like anxiety meds during it because it was so bad.
It's fair.
Yeah. But then after you kind of settle and you're able to look at things a little bit clearly, or once the dust has settled, I think and if it happens again, you then kind of understand what to do and what not to do. And so,
Yes.
but and then after your like fifth cancellation or whatever, you're just like, okay, whatever, bring it on. You laugh at it. But I definitely know the first time can be really, really excruciatingly painful.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
good morning, Wargamer Girl. We've got Miranda in the chat. She says, "Good morning,
What
all. Sorry to,
How are you doing?
yeah."
God.
She says, "Sorry to catch this late. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend." Well, thank you.
Yes,
You
I
too.
hope you too.
Back at ya.
Jay asks, how many models have I made? I made like a platoon of Space Marines. My purple Smurf Marines.
Oh yeah,
They're all female,
I like those.
obviously.
oh my lord,
I'm kidding.
fake geek girl.
I mean, I never claimed to be a geek girl, okay? Or nerd about geek culture, all pop culture.
So then, are you a
Enthusiast?
tourist?
I work for a person. I don't even call myself a tourist. That would be a liar. I'm
He's in
trying.
training.
Pardon?
You're in training.
Yes, I'm a Padawan.
In training.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
like
he's in
that.
training.
Yeah.
Now, Xray, I have a question. Before you met Mark, did you ever play any type of video games?
Yeah, I had a PlayStation 3. I had Call of Duty,
Okay.
GTA, but when I went into university, I like got rid of it immediately because I had important things. Like I was paying physically myself for school. I was working at the same time, so it made no sense to distract myself with that. When my money could just go down the toilet if I just get caught in a game. It just is not worth it at all. But then meeting Mark and, getting back to this was kind of great. It was great.
I'm glad
Plus,
you're
it
back.
brought me to you guys. Like, literally would never meet you guys. Ever, I don't think. Ever.
Yeah.
I might have been watching, like, God, I don't even know which YouTubers I'd watch as, like, getting into this world type of thing. Probably a lot of makeup tubers.
I was gonna say, yeah. Do you think you would have caught on to like whatever podcasts and stuff like that?
I probably would have watched it and hated it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I still say this. There are so many people on that space that are just mean. And if you want women to change, which the audience is not for women, obviously, a different approach would be better. But I get told that that's a very female thing to think. I'm like, yes, I'm a female. I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the one of the big criticisms I see a lot is that that how the men are going about it is very mean or whatnot, but then the rebuttal to that is, well, you're just tone policing. Like, is what I'm saying true or not? And if you say, well, yes, it's true, then who cares how I say it? Then who cares the tone of which I'm saying it in? So
I think
then
to
you're
be
just tone
better
policing.
received, to be understanding instead of combative, a tone does need to occur. Like, you could tell your spouse, like, clean that stuff up with a bad word, or be like, honey, like your stuff's kind of like in the way. Are you able to grab it now, or can you do it later, or can I help you, or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Women can nag
well,
too.
yeah, because that's a relationship. But on these podcasts, I think these guys see it maybe a little bit differently because they're just like, I don't know these women.
But you can say that about any relationship. I'm not talking about like intimate relationships, friends, coworkers, people on the street,
Mm-hmm.
So I just, not a fan of.
Yeah, it is
the
tough
delivery.
because you don't want to tone police, but you also want your message to come across to people who may need to hear it, and for a lot of guys, they'll just take it at face value, no matter how it's said. If it's true, they'll just go, that makes sense. And then they'll just consume it. But I think for a lot of other people who listen to those podcasts, they're probably just like, oh, this person is an asshole. It's like, but are they wrong? Are they speaking truth? you know, they can be
And
an
you just
asshole.
don't
That's
like
fine. But
that it is hurting your feelings.
yeah. But it is. There is something to be said about like you can convey a message in a way that I think people may be more inclined to listen.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Um,
I honestly like the moment somebody starts like
Being aggressive.
going on the aggressive,
Yeah.
I'm very much more likely to start tuning you out.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair. Like you have to talk to people with a certain amount of respect.
Yeah,
in
because
order-
their
Mhm.
opinions are their opinions for a reason, usually. And sometimes they're misguided, but that doesn't necessarily. I mean, it's all about experience.
Yeah.
We all live very, very different lives.
Ooh. Okay, so in the back of this, sorry, it has for the board games. I want to try this.
It has the what?
The board game points.
Ooh.
But anyways, back to whatever podcast. I want people to live happily. Like when you see me make fun of people, I'm not as aggressive as some, I suppose, but if they start out aggressive, then I'll be aggressive back. I don't think I've been outright aggressive against no one for no reason. And if I have, let me know.
I don't.
You
I don't
attack
think
me
I've
on the
seen-
internet all the time, and I don't appreciate
Because
it.
I love you.
Do you, though?
I do.
Do you?
Yes. Oh my god.
Prove it.
We're gonna be sleeping together in late October.
Soon!
Uh,
Soon!
There you go. If that proves it, I don't know.
Okay, deal.
Okay. Easy peasy.
You just got to get in bed for me. That's it.
Hey. Also, let me see. I haven't seen you on. Oh wait, you're not in your upstairs office. I'm like, is that blanket there? Proven.
No, Az is asking what we playing. I say Dark Tide.
I don't want to play Chain together because I suck at it. I say Space Marine. I don't think Garrett's playing.
I also say you guys should play Space Marine.
I agree. I freaking agree.
say you guys just have fun.
I say we just tease Az.
Steph is like,
I mean, that's always the goal.
Just have fun.
just everyone have fun.
Az Raid, good morning.
Have fun.
What's up?
Az
Thanks for
Raid.
the Az Raid. People who are raiding from Az, if you guys haven't yet, please sub to Kara. She is almost at 5K. 5K.
Oh, it's your
Yeesh.
30 subs away.
Yeah, 30.
30. And while you're
The
at it,
dirty
also
30.
sub to these other two. MVP, Max Von Priestley, and Miss My Nerdy Home, who also, after this, check out her video. It's a good video.
Yeah.
Thank
You can find all of their links in my description as well if you guys want to go find them. So
Before you do any of that, we need 30 of you to go over to Kara's channel
Mhm.
and subscribe.
Y'all are crazy.
We
But
just
I
love
do have
that.
something really fun planned. So
For
I don't know
what?
if you
Ooh.
for whenever I hit 5K. So there is a program called Crowd Control that I am planning to do a playthrough of Skyrim where chat controls the mods. So
oh, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Hi, Noons.
So
That's wild.
that's my plan. I have it installed. It's ready to go. But I'm
That'll be fun.
excited. Like you can spawn endless Ciceros. You can freaking just auto do a shout. You can make your character like fart cheese. Like it's so fun. I cannot wait to start it.
Nice.
So let's do that, guys. We want to
Yeah.
torture Kara.
Let's see how it is.
So sub to
Yes.
her. I mean, that it's just marketing.
That's right.
Hi
We have
guys.
to.
Hello.
We have to. Gosh.
Hello.
I can't wait to have the flamer gun in Space Marine 2. I think we're playing Space Marine 2.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's what we're gonna play.
Max, if you play it, let us know. I want to hear about it and watch you play it, because I think watching you play a game for the first time on the internet, hilarious.
Yes.
I need to do that with
Happen.
Chrissy's stuff too. I think it's crazy that Chrissy's getting into gaming.
I saw
my
that.
gosh.
She is getting into
Play.
gaming. I love it.
Yeah. I
know.
watched her do a Among Us stream. I think last week. I think that was her first like game stream that she had did.
Yeah.
It was really entertaining to watch.
Yeah, and I think she did Jack in the Box as well.
Yeah, she did Jack in the Box
yesterday.
last night.
Yeah.
She was asking me. I was like, I'm working at that time, unfortunately, but I think that I want her to get more into it. I told her you should play Dustborn, because
Oh,
my
I mean,
Lord.
her
God.
commentary
my
on
God,
it would be
good.
hilarious. Like, we should message her about this, but I want her to play as Frosk. Or
Oh,
Alyssa.
that
my
would
God.
be amazing. Yeah.
That would be gold. That's so good.
Which one would be better, Alyssa or Frosk, though?
Alyssa,
Frost.
because didn't she write that article about Dustborn?
Yes! Yes!
Oh,
Yeah.
did she?
It's probably easier to do Alyssa, because I think Frosk has tattoos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the nose ring hurts. Like, I was wearing the magnets in my nose. I don't know how people do that. Well, I mean, they probably have real nose rings, unlike me. That's true.
If in control of the masses sounds like chaos. Yes.
Oh, gosh. J-Rex, thank you for becoming a banana member.
Nanner.
Banana.
So, Terra Crystal says, I can understand the hostility on Fresh and Fit trying to tell a woman who's convinced OnlyFans is a great career that will go on forever is trying sometimes. Wargamer Girl says, I suspect a lot of those podcast spaces the host is speaking for their frustrated male audience. Plenty of women aren't called out for their bad takes, so I'm sure hearing it is refreshing for some. I also second Xray
Validating.
on playing Darktide.
Yeah. And like I talk to a lot of my friends with like a good I try to head on my shoulders, because you know, when they're dating and they become unreasonable about a certain situation or whatever, I try to look at both sides, because back in the day, of course, and I think every girl has been there, oh my god, girl, that guy sucks, boys suck, blah blah blah, you know, and then now I'm like checking them, like, well, are you sure you said this though, like that says that you are not as interested or about whatever. And then she's like, oh, I'm probably right about
Gotta have a mediator mindset for that kind of stuff with relationships. You can't take everybody's side as face value.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
So
have to be willing to ask the questions.
I am glad for these podcasts that have helped me realize it, but male audiences, not female audiences. And
Did
that's
you
okay.
see that quote from 21 Savage?
What did it say?
I saw a post on Twitter that said 21 Savage explains why men don't make love songs for women anymore. And he said, y'all bitches some hoes now. Nobody's singing to y'all.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's so true. This will be on poor
It is
choices,
though.
but
I
There-
couldn't stop laughing when I saw that. though.
yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a girl that we're gonna react to that was like, I'm so sad that I never got to be I'm paraphrasing, a hoe in my 20s. I'm 30 now, single, and I want to, but it's much harder. And I'm just thinking, oh my God.
She's sad
Like, if
that she
that's your
wasn't.
goals,
Glad that she wasn't
then
a hoe.
Yeah, that she
Yeah.
didn't get to just like have casual sex.
Her whole face.
Yeah. She
I missed
got
out on
married
my whole
early,
face.
divorced type, and now that she's single, she wants to, and she's sad about that. And I'm like, seriously? I don't know.
Mm.
That's
I don't
your
understand
goal.
that.
I don't understand that.
Mm.
Girl, you'll realize after going through however many, PPs that it's not worth it.
Jeez.
PPs.
You don't need
That's a
go
good way to
through
put
it.
it. Don't go through many peepees. That's like
Yeah. Or don't let many PPs go through you.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So Xray, before we head out for the evening, do you want me to read you about your Sisters of Silence directly from their codex?
Yes, please. Serenade me. Since boys
So-
don't sing songs to women.
Oh yeah, since y'all are hoes now, whatever you said. Oh, Eric, I think I may have missed your member chat. I'm sorry about that. Let me give me 1 second. I'll get to that. So the Sisters of Silence are also called the Daughters of the Abyss. The Sisters of Silence are highly specialized witch finders. They are experts in hunting down rogue psychers, dangerous warlocks, and depraved sorcerers, both human and alien. Their remit to hunt down magi and witches ensures that they are constantly at war, for these nefarious foes dwell everywhere. Hardened warriors all, they pronounce the Emperor's judgment with bolt, flame, and blade. So yeah, you've got a pretty good army there.
I'm so
there's a
excited.
whole-
Is 5 an
There's
army
a whole
though?
lot of this. So. Say again? Oh, a five an army. It's a start. It's a start. Because I will say 5 of your Sisters of Silence could probably take out 100 Space Marines. So
Damn.
Girl boss.
the Adeptus Custodes are like boss. They are a great chapter to collect.
Girl
Let's
bosses.
see. Well, they can't talk, so how girl bossy can they be?
Well, you don't need to talk for a takedown to occur.
In order to be a girl boss. Let's see. I'm trying to look for Eric's member message here, but I don't know if I can see it.
Oh, Rizzy said 10 could be a kill team if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah.
That's intense. Well,
Josh says, did somebody say PP?
yes, I said PP.
And
There's our
Jonathan,
Josh.
I know, right? When Xray and Tug say boobies on their stream, I normally show up in the chat.
It's like a
But
magic
when we say
spell.
PP, Josh shows up in the chat.
That was
Sorry,
fantastic.
Jojo.
Eric, give me 1 moment and I'm gonna check my phone and see if I can find it there.
Oh.
Why are you
Or
losing
why
shit?
don't Eric just retype it? Can Eric, you retype it in the chat?
Oh yeah.
You don't
if
have
you
to.
haven't.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for it. Just retype it.
Yeah.
Mhm. And you can even add more words or less, whatever you like.
Mm.
We can't double check, I don't think. Oh, he just wants a cuddle. Wants just a cuddle.
But yeah, no, thank you, Eric, for being a member, brother. I really do appreciate your support, and it means the world because that means that I get to do more of this for you guys. So.
I'm very focused on my puzzle right now. I'm sorry.
Mm.
I'm very
No, you're
focused.
good. Double Hawk says, "Thank you for your service, Marine." Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. It is truly my pleasure. I absolutely I'm very honored that I had the opportunity to be in the Marines. So.
I just love hearing
Thank you,
stories of
Josh.
your Marine time. Of you guys doing like shenanigans.
What?
I love like
What?
hearing stories of shenanigans when he was in like the Marines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, those are pretty fun. Well, good morning, Eric. Yeah, once again, thank you again for the support, brother, and the membership. And he says, "Who is ready for football? Are y'all watching
Me.
football? Do you guys do fantasy football or any of that stuff?"
Is this
I
European
don't do
don't.
or
fantasy football.
American football we're talking about?
American football.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm wearing my Broncos shirt right now.
Hey.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, is that your team then?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that Jeremy's team as well?
Yes.
hey.
Very nice.
I'm glad you guys are simpatico with your teams and not opposites.
Well, I mean, it's mainly my team because it's his team.
Ah, okay.
I'm a supportive wife.
I love it.
No.
I love it. Oh my god. Get this out.
Ooh, getting closer.
Closer.
Steph, do you have a football team?
Nope.
What is this
That
footy
was
ball
a-
you talk about?
That was a very distinct. Nope.
Nope.
He's like, I don't give a poop.
No poops to
No.
give.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, you know what? I need to dry brush this.
Oh, all right. I gotta go stretch. That's the one thing about doing this puzzle is that I have to stand through it all.
Oh, yeah. You need those glasses, girl.
Well, it's all about the
those are-
lighting.
Those
It's
ones
all
are
about the
pretty funny.
lighting for me. So make sure that the colors match up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's my main issue. Ooh. My God.
So
But,
yeah, what do you guys got going on the rest of the day then?
Oh, it's Warhammer and Sunday Funday and Forbidden Frontier at 6:30 on Neurotic Live or on Rumble. So check it out.
Oh, okay.
What about you guys?
Sunday.
Wait, but you guys.
I'm gonna harass Az. That's my day.
Yes, I'm so excited to do that. It's a great pastime.
Yes. My favorite. It's my favorite way to spend a Sunday.
I have Talk Nerdy later tonight, and
Which
I don't know.
channel?
I think me on my channel. It's gonna be on my channel, and me and Disbrew have a game downloaded, but I'm not sure if we're gonna go live today. So just
Ooh.
Oh,
keep an eye out for that. We'll figure it out later. Yeah,
squirrel with a
I don't
gun.
know.
That was
It's not Squirrel with a Gun. Yeah, I'm playing that game, but it's not Squirrel with a Gun. It's I don't know. He found this game. I think it's called like Backrooms or something like that. It's a scary game.
Oh,
Ooh,
I do love a good
Backrooms,
scary
yeah.
game. I want to hear
Mhm.
Disbrew scream like a baby.
Oh my gosh.
Because I can't imagine it, you know?
That sounds fantastic.
I do like the Backrooms game.
Excuse
I think
me?
that's pretty sweet.
Oh, okay.
I'd never heard of it.
Yeah, it's Backrooms Escape Together. I think that's what it's called. So
I'll have to check it
I
out
don't know.
if you go
He
live.
sent it to me. He's like, "This looks fun." I was like, "Okay." So, but
Yeah.
I think he's editing today, so it just depends if he gets done.
Finished? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning, and thank you, chat, for engaging with us. We always love having y'all here. And go over to Kara's YouTube right after this and go subscribe if you guys haven't already. And
Or don't. It's okay.
Do it! Do it,
No,
and
do it.
I'll wear a lower cut top than this.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of room,
hear
so
that?
we don't know how far down it'll go.
Oh my goodness.
Just so you're aware, I'm wearing a sweater.
Oh yeah. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can.
Oh my god, you're at 0.96. So like, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Now.
Let me see. Let me go look at YouTube real quick.
We
Where's
got
my
this.
channel studio? I am at 4968.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So.
Someone get me to that 69.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Yeah. Get
But
Sorry. There was a dad joke from last night that was so funny.
Yeah.
What's wrong with 6.9? There's a period in between it.
Oh no! Oh my goodness!
And I love that joke. Anyways, I'm a child.
I was like, that's a good way to go out.
We are children, and that's okay.
All right. Love you, chat. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye,
Bye,
chat.
everybody.